train to Asakusa to meet our friends and made our way to the accommodation. This cost $422 for one night for 5 people. We then stopped by Sensoji Temple on our way to dinner. After dinner, we went back to Sensoji and had a different experience at night. The next day, we took the train to Hakodate. It took a bit over 4 hours on the Shinkansen. Our first stop after putting our bags down was Hakodate Fort Gorukaku, which is a famous star-shaped fort. Inside the fort was a variety of trees and flowers. We even got to see some cherry blossoms and historical buildings. We stayed at Flex Day Inn in Hakodate. It was very close to the morning market and station. We then went for a walk through the city. Since Hakodate is known for their seafood, we went to a sushi train. The next day, we took a train to Noboribetsu. Noboribetsu is famous for their hot springs. We walked through Hell Valley and passed through a number of hot springs and sulfuric ponds before reaching the natural footbath. After the footbath, we headed to our ryokan. Our dinner and breakfast was a selection of Western and Japanese foods. After spending a relaxing day at the hot springs, we spent the next few days in Sapporo. We stayed in a 2-room Airbnb in Sapporo. This cost us $455 for 2 nights for 5 people. It also had its own kitchen where we were able to grill some scallops and clams in a soy sauce butter that we bought from the markets. We then went for a stroll through a local park. Inside the park were lots of different gardens. The next day we went to Otaru, which is known for their music boxes. Otaru is also famous for being the birthplace of Latau cheesecakes. Also famous for their canals, which resemble the ones in the Netherlands. After Sapporo, we flew back to Tokyo. Of course, we couldn't leave Tokyo without going to Yoyogi Park in Meiji Jingu. At night, we went to Shibuya to eat more sushi. This view of Shibuya Crossing was taken from the local Starbucks. After dinner, we walked through a couple of stores. The next day, we had monjoyaki for lunch, which is Tokyo's version of okonomiyaki, but more watery. It was actually quite expensive. At night, we went to a local ramen bar which specialized in this pork and prawn soup base. It was very delicious. For dessert, we went to Nana's Green Tea Cafe and had a hojicha latte and matcha parfait. Before leaving Japan, we went on a day trip to Nikko. Nikko is known to be the home of 3 UNESCO World Heritage Shrines, the biggest one being Toshogu Shrine, which is decorated with large amounts of gold. The next temple we went to was Rinnoji, which is Nikko's more important temple, as this was where Buddhism was introduced to Nikko. For dinner, we went back to Tokyo and had some gyukatsu. After Nikko, we went to Hakone. We bought the Hakone Free Pass, which allowed us to access all the buses, trains, boats, cable cars and ropeways in the Hakone area. It also included discounted admission to the Hakone Open Air Museum and a discounted round trip from Shinjuku Station. Hakone is also known for being a hot spring town as well. We took the cable car over Owakadani, which is known for their sulfur black eggs. After lunch, we took a boat to Hakone Shrine. After Hakone Shrine, we went to the Open Air Museum.